We've got an unboxing. Hello and welcome back to abrittogo Novice Reviews. I'm the Novice. This is my reviews. Today it's an unboxing of a guitar. I've not opened this box. This is a guitar that I bought, so nobody supplied this for review. This is purely just opening the box and first impressions of the instrument. First impressions of the box, I'm a little bit concerned, and I'll show you why. So you can see there's kind of holes in the box. I need to take some photographs of this. So I actually got this from Amazon, not from any guitar place. I got this from Amazon, but it wasn't delivered by Amazon. This was delivered by UPS. So if there's any damage, well, we'll see, won't we? I don't know if there's going to be any damage. So we can see there are holes, kind of, I don't know what's caused these holes in there, an idea of size, one there, there's dents over here. This is not promising, is it? We can see, I'm not sure what that is, mark all the way along there. Let's flip the box over and have a look over the other side. Yeah, we've got some various bits of where it's been bent and bashed. There's a number of holes all over the box. I'm not really impressed. I've not even opened the box to have a look at the instrument yet, but I'm certainly not very impressed with the quality of the shipping. Anyway, wish me luck. Right, here we go. The moment of truth, fingers crossed. It does have, get rid of the lid, it does have polystyrene in there, styrofoam, whatever you want to call it. Oh, it's fairly well, it looks fairly well packed. Let me get rid of the old, that's going to be a mess to get out in the trash, isn't it? So, first thing, what have we got? Ooh, we have got a patch cable, a nice guitar cable. We also have strap locks. I actually have Charlotte S locks, strap locks on my electrics, and straps, a couple of straps anyway. So I wonder if they'll fit. They're not, they look like a knockoff of anyway. You didn't watch this video to watch strap locks, did you? So that's probably not worth anything, so we'll get rid of that. Right, there is, among the purists, there is a kind of a discussion about, or a difference in opinion about what wood makes the best guitar body. For some people it's mahogany, some people it's ash, we've got beechwood, we've got birch, we've got, I don't know, most of that goes in my smoker for when I'm doing ribs and brisket and pork butt. But anyway, there is a big kind of difference of opinion. However, we do have something that's none of those. The Martin Johnny Cash is none of those. That's high pressure laminate. This isn't even a high pressure laminate. Let's get this. Ooh, first impressions is it's heavy. It's very heavy. Are we ready? Right, here we go. Oh, I'm getting all bent out of shape on the... Now look at that. Look at that. I almost wore a camo top, a camouflage top to film this video, and I thought you'd never be able to see me because we've got can you still see me? It's that. It is the Badcat AC230. Look at this. It will be from now on known as the Heavy Cat AC230. That must weigh 10, 11 pounds, something like that. So, right. Let's set this down, let's clear some of this styrofoam off here. Let's get a closer look. So, it is a lucite material body, and it is been buffed to a high level of, I mean, I don't see any flaws in this bodywork whatsoever. There's no binding. You would expect to see any binding on there, would you? But it's a maple neck, and it is a rosewood fretboard with, is it 22 frets? I believe it's 22 frets, all accessible by this double cutaway body. It has, I'm not sure what this piece is, but it's, so this was $3.59, by the way. So I'm impressed with the, so it has a humbucker, just a single, ooh. It has a three-way, they're not lifty, pushes. It has a three-way pickup switch. Which it's wired into, it's going into the, it is active. So I'm assuming that this is two single coils maybe making up that humbucker, so you would have switch for the front, helps if I show you it rather than showing me it, a switch for the, I guess the neck coil as you would call it. That would bring in, if that's true, if that's two singles, then that would bring in the full humbucker, and then what would be considered the bridge coil, I guess, if that's where it was. I wasn't expecting to see a switch. I didn't see that when I bought it. Which, incidentally, I came across this completely by accident. I was looking for something, I think on Amazon, and it just came up as one of those things you may be interested in. And I saw it and went, ooh, fancy. Because as much as we could talk about P1 pickups and, you know, all the fancy bone nuts and fancy finishes and everything else and the different sounds, and whether it's two humbuckers and a single in the middle, or, you know, humbucker and two singles, HSS, whatever, you know, we have all our different things that it must have a Telecaster bridge or whatever. A lot of the times we look at it and go, I like the look of that. What does it sound like? I like the look of it. It's all that matters. So we will see at that price point at $3.59. I'm not expecting to be blown away by it. But at the same time, what do I know? I'm a novice, right? Hence a novice review. We'll give it a tinkle. That's what I was going to do. I was going to check the frets. So the finishing's pretty good. There's no fret sprout on. And I will give you close-ups of this. There's no fret sprout on it. There's no name on the headstock at all, but they do have the Badcat name and Badcat logo on the pick guard there. What's cool about this is you can see, if you look in the back of that, you can see all the gubbins. You can see all the wires in the back of the the pickup and everything else. I think that's pretty neat. You could also see where the machine heads have been to machine those slots out. What you don't normally see in a solid body guitar is you would normally see the opening that they've cut out, but you don't see the scabby bottom of that. On this, there's no hiding it, but it still looks pretty decent. In fact, it's left kind of a neat pattern. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if the light's getting in your way or what, but I think that looks pretty neat. So it feels, so first impressions is it's heavy, right? That was the first thing that kind of came to my mind. But it is a very pretty guitar. I do like it. There is accessibility to your truss rod in there. So you've just got 3 screws in the headstock to get to the truss rod. And let's see what these tuners are. I don't expect them to be Grover locking tuners by any means. So they are Badcat branded tuning machines. We'll see what they're like. I don't know what they're going to feel like, but the back of the neck is kind of, oh, it's got a scarf joint there, so because of the tapered angle, we can see it's got a scarf joint right at the back of the neck there, where the headstock joins onto the neck. Bolt on neck. I like the way you can see the bolt on neck as well. This is neat. The one thing I will say is you don't hang this on your wall unless you're tapped into a piece of wood, because if you just hanging it on, if you've got a guitar hanger, which you should never have anyway, just on your sheetrock, then it's going to end up on the floor. I like this. I like the look of it. I tell you one thing I do like. Where you put your plug in for your cable to your amp, or in my case the transmitter for the amp. If you look, hold it up, I can see through it. You can see all the way through because it just goes through to the perspex. It goes to the gubbins in there. What's that, a matte finish? Yeah, I mean, there's barely any finish on it whatsoever, so that's nice. Let's get it tuned in. Just before I tune it in, well, a couple of little things that, well, one thing concerns me a little bit is this strap lock button here. It's a little bit loose. It had some tape around it, and I thought it was just the tape that was spinning. But with the weight of this guitar, I'm not that confident, and I can't see if it's a Phillips. No, I mean, it's in tight. This one doesn't rattle, this one. Can you hear that rattling? Yeah, I'm not 100% confident in that. I think we have it in tune. I think we have it. Took a little bit of doing. Took a bit of going backwards and forwards. It's a fixed bridge. It's a, ooh, is it a wraparound bridge? It's a wraparound bridge. It's a wraparound bridge as well. So, all right. So I'm not gonna, I am gonna try it, but I'm not gonna give a proper opinion on what, you know, sound quality and everything else until it's had a chance to bed in and strings have stretched a little bit. Let's see how much it goes in and out of tune. But let's give it a little bit of a sound test. Do I dare try the strap on it? Do I dare try a strap on? Now, children. Do I? Go on. Let's try it with a strap affixed to it. I know what you're thinking. impressions. I love the look of it. I think it looks astounding. You wouldn't want to play it standing naked because you can see straight through it. But let's face it, who's going to stand and play guitar naked anyway? The strap button does worry me. Because it's a heavy guitar and this is loose, there are one or two signs of, you know, this is a cheaper end, I guess you could say, guitar. But I did put a Levi's strap on it. Now. And it held up fine. It did. So the strap locks that I have, the Shaler ones, did fit fine. I think this switch does go from single coil back to humbucker to single coil front. Let me just put my pick down for a second. But all in all, I think it's great. I think for the money, I think it's absolutely 100% worth it. I played it for 5 minutes and it did drift out of tune slightly. I had to retune it a couple of times. But it's new strings on a new guitar. You're going to expect that anyway until the stretch and bed in. The action is a little bit high, probably from the 9th fret onward, which means it does need a little bit of neck adjustment, which I can get done. And these are 9s, the strings. But other than that, I think it's great. The adjustment pots are nice. They've got like a knurled edge to them, so when you're playing, doesn't matter how sweaty you get, you can still spin them, you can still turn them easy enough. It's got one volume and one tone control. But ultimately, is the guitar worth $359? I'll let you make your own mind up on whether it's worth that to you. In my opinion, with the craftsmanship that's in here, knowing what I know now, would I go out and buy it again? Yeah, I would. And I've only seen this for the last 15 minutes, so I'd go out and buy it again. But when I've played it for a while, when it's bedded in, give it a couple of weeks playing, let's see if that changes. I think so far so good. I think it's a very attractive looking instrument. It's a fun instrument to look at. And from what I heard of it, doesn't sound too bad. It can carry a tune. But let me know what your thoughts are of a good, fun guitar at a good price that I think is going to play all right. If there was anything, I would say you're going to get a lot of fingerprints on it because it's... but they probably don't show up so much because you can see straight through it. So I don't know what to say. I'm super chuffed that I got it, and I really enjoy it. I really like the look of it. What do you think? If you've enjoyed this video and you like what I put on this channel, then subscribe, click like, let me know, comment, share. It's always good to hear back from you. Let me know what your thoughts are, and if you want me to do anything, if there's anything specific you want me to do, I will do another video, a proper review of this once I've had it for a while and played it. So, but other than that, it's time for me to say adios and see you next time. Thanks for watching.